Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Squad Sunday. It is a little series I do just to make sure I don't ever miss a Scrap Squad Scraplift. And so when they come out on Fridays, I give myself a day or two to figure them out, and then I do them on Sunday. So this one has a big tag cut file. It's almost 12 inches tall, and it's got a cut file. It's just been backed with some grungy kind of pattern paper, has some florals and a photo that goes off the tag, and has a little bit of journaling underneath. Very feminine. What I am drawn to is the pink wood grain background. I'm going to use a wood grain background. It's going to be navy blue. And instead of a 12-inch high tag, I'm going to use a partial piece of a cut file. And I'm just going to let the background show through. And I'm going to cover, I've got bits of foam tape in the centers. And I'm going to top the centers with either florals or Flair or the photo or something, so that won't matter. I'm using my October Scrap Backwards kit, and I have a variety of alphas here depending on what I try to do with the title, so I'm going to kind of put those to the side at the moment. The paper, the background paper I'm using is from Bella Boulevard's Hello Autumn. And I have a title cut out of, it's a rub-on from this Fancy Pants Summer's End rub-on pack. And I mounted it on white paper and then fussy cut around it. So, because I was afraid that the rub-on wouldn't show up properly on the blue paper. I didn't want to take a chance. So, sometimes, I think that's not true of the newer rub-ons, but some of the rub-ons, when you put them on darker paper, the little, I guess, plasticky sort of film frame around the letters shows, and it's not attractive. So anyway, let's get started. I want to just place this over here, and I'm going to make a masculine page, and the title is going to be Fall is for Football, so it's a fall page, and a grandson page and a football page all in one. And we'll see. I'll kind of tell you what I'm using as I go along. This cut file is from a Bella Boulevard, it's called a Cutouts, and it came in a Monda Scrap kit. And it's called Pie Charts. And I'm going to fill the rest of it. I cut this out of the file. I'm going to fill the rest of it like this with different pattern papers. I think that would be a lot of fun. But I'm not doing that for this one. I don't know where the rest of that cut file ended up. Okay, so I'm going to go kind of like so, just kind of eyeball it and put it down there. And then the photo is backed on foam, and then I have 2 layers of tape here and a piece of foam. I think I've got it at the right level to mount there. And then I thought the title would go here. In the original, it's, you know, all on the tag, and I'm going to say fall, and I might do is for, and then the word football out this way, or I might just do is for, and then football in smaller letters. Haven't decided that yet. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on here, and I may do some embellishing around it. I have a variety of Flair here. I have some leaves that I believe, these I think came from a Simple Vintage Harvest collection from Simple Stories. I believe that's what those are. And I've got 3 of those. Most of these leaves are from Rosies Studio, I think. And then these are from Mrs. Brimbles. I got those from Dotty about Flair. And this little butterfly is from Spectrum Sherbet, as are these leaves. So I'm not sure. I kind of originally had the idea that this might go there as a nod to this thing. But I think I'm going to put a flare there, and then if I do this or any other, or it'll kind of tuck under, or it'll tuck under the flare, like so. I kind of like that. So I might just leave it there, dry fit, and we'll see where we go from there. I'm going to go ahead and start putting other Flair in place. His school colors are blue and white, and so I'm using, making sure that I include some of that in my design. Let's see, would that one look good? I think that's better than the others. This works well there next to the word fall. So it looks like I've got room for, in the original, there's a floral kind of up here, and then another one down here, and then one right there, a butterfly there, a floral here. I'm maybe going to keep it a little bit simpler than that, and maybe do, I really like this piece, and I might put it right there. I like the fact that it looks stapled. It's a, this was designed by Katie Pertite, and she is, has lived for a while in the digital world, and you can see a lot of evidence of that in her designs for Simple Stories and for 49 and Market. So she designed a fair amount of what I'm using here. I'm going to use a, let's just say, these leaves. And I'm going to let them kind of curve around this circle there. And to kind of offset those, I will put these, well, let me put some tape. Let's see, we'll put those there. So I probably want to put the tape here. And I think I might put the butterfly there. Maybe glued onto the flare, because that kind of props it up a bit. Okay, and his name is Barrett, and we call him B. So I always put a B on his pages. And so I might do it on this one. Okay, and let's see. I'm gonna keep this clean on that edge. But I may add some more right there, just for the hell of it. And I like putting those there because they pick up the colors that are in the flare, but they kind of look like they don't belong. So I'm going to pull those off. I've got these navy blue leaves. Let's see if I can go in between the photo and its mat here. Again, that doesn't look like it belongs, but it doesn't look too bad kind of tucked under there, and then I could do the other one kind of like that. So let's give it some foam to prop it up. And I need a thinner piece, I guess. There we go. And then maybe then I can use this one kind of right there. That's not bad. Another little thin piece of foam tape. There we go. Okay, and can I squeeze this one in? Maybe right here. I like that. Again, some tape. And I'll put these other leaves back in my kit for use another time. I just wanted to be sure I had everything that I might want to use. Same with the Flair. I've got some kind of fall colored Flair that I put in with the kit. I think this is going to be pretty under here. All right. And other than the title, I think we're pretty close to done. Let's see. These are the letters that I would use if I were gonna do them all the same. I would do is for out of these letters and then football in this. So I think it may go too far over, and I kind of like that it's situated over to one side. So I think I'm going to go with these, and I'm just going to try to pick letters that reflect the colors that are kind of in here. So I'm gonna line it up right here, and I will kind of alternate them. Let's see. And that color's not really in there, but this kind of orangey color is. And then I need an R. Let's go with we'll go with this grayish R. I'm actually going to try to line them up. Let's just see how well we do with that. I don't necessarily want to have that zigzag look. Okay, so I need another F. Now let's go with this light blue one. I need two O's. I'm going to use this one, this kind of coral pink, and let's say it might be in there somewhere. And I'm going to go with this sort of beigey one. And I need a T. Let's go with a yellow T. And then B, I need let's see. We'll go with that lavender after all. And then an A, I'm gonna do this green A. And then two L's. Let's see, I'm gonna take a pale pink, beigey looking L. And I'm gonna take this blue. And let me get an exclamation point. And I'm gonna take the yellow one. I've pulled up the dot from the green one, and it'll never stick. Okay, fall is for football. Yay. And as I am filming this on Friday evening or afternoon, I'm getting ready to go to his football game. So let me see if there's anything I can add that will really add personality or anything to this. That's too much. I don't, like I said, I don't necessarily want anything over here, but would it look good with something there? I kind of like that, actually. So let me get a couple of little pieces. This Spectrum Sherbet was a summer collection, but I felt like both the florals and the leaves kind of had a fall vibe, so I've pulled them into my October kit, and I'm mixing it with all these mixing it up on all these fall pages. Okay, so that works, and it kind of gives some, it has the composition coming down. It helps direct your eye down to the rest of the title. Okay, so fall is for football, y'all. I think I'm done, and I'm happy with it. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you got some inspiration, and I'll see you next Sunday for Scrap Squad Sunday, and I'm sure I'll see you before then for all kinds of other goodies. Bye.